What's up, everybody? Long time no see. So, today, we're in a hotel room. No, it's not what you're thinking.
Are you kidding?
You hate me so much.
Just tell them where we are.
So, today, we just drove up to Manchester, New Hampshire for 2022 USS Strongman National Championships, where I will be one of the judges this weekend. So,
what about me?
Joey is going to be my right-hand man the entire weekend, so I'm going to be judging. He's going to be assisting me in my lane.
Thank you.
Whether it's counting reps, keeping time, writing scores. So really, he's actually the most important. I'm just standing there, look pretty, and go down. I've been practicing.
Yeah, give me some credit.
So we have the rules meeting in about 44 minutes, give or take. And we're going to go meet some of the competitors, go over the events and the rules, and really just get excited. So this contest, there is 12 lanes, over 600 athletes competing in one day. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Luckily, got my Innovates that are super comfy.
Bam.
And because we'll be on our feet all day, just running around, and it's going to be fun. So excited to meet some people, do the rules, get some rest, and ready for a long day of strongman tomorrow. So we're going to give you all the behind-the-scenes action of what it's like at a U.S. Amateur National Championship. Boom.
So 7:30 side entrance. If you are a spectator, if you do not have this or a staff badge, which is a little bit smaller, you have to go through the front door. If you're a spectator, you have to have a ticket go through the front door. If you bought tickets on an iron podium and you have not collected them yet, we have them in the back.
60-second time limit. Fastest time wins. When your 60 seconds is over, it's over. If you're mid-press, it doesn't matter. You get that rep. You understand that? Okay? Wait for the judge's down command. Lock out. Okay? Elbows locked out. Feet in place. Anybody has any lockout issues, tell your judge ahead of time. You understand?
And you're live.
So, just got back from the rules meeting. If I sound out of breath, it's because I am. We walked up stairs because there was everybody strongman, lazy, right? Just waiting for the elevator. Well, to be fair, Joey.
I wanted to
take
just go.
Not by choice. This is really cool. So the way they're running the show, 600 athletes, 12 lanes. Each lane is essentially its own competition. So I got lane 12, the big boys. So I'm going to be cracking that whip all day tomorrow, making them move. So we got a bunch of great events. We got keg, sandbag, keg, overhead press medley, a farmer's hold, a crucifix carry for max distance, mammoth bar, 1 rep max deadlift, last man standing. That event's fun because it's only 30 seconds between each athlete, so they got to be ready on the mark and ready to go. Final event, stone to shoulder. So not sure how many athletes I have in my lane. Joey is going to be the one that is timing and counting reps. I'm going to be giving down calls, telling people to turn, and it's going to be fun. It was a good time. Took a lot of pictures with a lot of awesome people. So if you're one of those people that took pictures with me, comment down below, say what up again. And yeah, we're just excited to get USS Nationals 2022 off to a great start. We have to be there at 7 tomorrow morning.
We'll be fine. We got up at like 5.
I know, but it's like, have to be like a human by 7. Like usually we get up at 5, we just like drink coffee.
Yeah, it takes you a while to like
RuPaul on
be
TV
alive
in the morning. Like, do we not? Don't act shocked.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Whoa.
So we're gonna be down that. Is it on?
You're live.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is 6:58 a.m. and we are here to start the 2022 USS Strongman Nationals. So Joey and I got the big boy lane. So we got lane number 12. So again, this contest, they're running 12 live streams. Each lane is essentially its own mini contest. So we got the heavyweights, the open division in our lane. So we're gonna just run them as fast as possible today. So The athletes are going to be getting over here in about half an hour or so. They're going to start their warm-ups. I'll give them a little pep talk on what to expect for the day, what my commands are going to be, and kind of the speed I expect them to be rolling at, because we want to run this thing quick. You ready to work, babe?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Joey's got the most important job of all. He has to write down the numbers. So if any scores get messed up, it's his fault.
Inner life.
You know what I just realized about you?
What?
Whenever you're thinking behind the camera, you make a certain face. Do you want to see what it is?
Yes, let me see. That's my thinking face.
Yeah, that's so everybody, when you're watching this, just imagine Joey making that face every time he's figuring out what to do with the camera. So that wraps up 2022 USS Nationals. It was a fun day. So Joey and I, we ran lane 12, which was the super heavyweight class, the 308 and under and 308 and over class. And let me tell you, we crushed it.
We cracked the whip.
I mean, so we had about 40 athletes, 3.5 hours. We ran 5 events. So some great performance. We almost got puked on.
Yeah, twice.
Like
projectile vomit.
Yeah, like those viral videos that you've seen on Instagram. Like, it happened.
Yeah.
Twice. Taylor Fox, if you're watching this, great job, buddy. Another ATC, shout out to you. But yeah, so it was a fun day, though. We ran great events, ran it really, really fast, super efficient. Joey and I had an awesome system, and then we had Matt and Mike, our twin spotters and loaders, that really just were on top of it all day. So it was a really fun day, and we finished first out of all other lanes.
Yeah.
So who says big boys can't move quick? What up? Yeah, so it was fun. Good time. What'd you think?
I mean, I was just going to ask you, like, my favorite part of it was probably, like, seeing a lot of, like, the younger strongman fans, like, come up and, like, just kind of ask you questions about, like, your training and, like, if you ever done a weight cut and, like, how do you deal with this and, like, when you got into the sport.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun just because, one, like, I don't think a lot of people realized we were going to be here this weekend. So it was nice last night getting announced at the rules meeting as one of the judges, and throughout the day, probably took over 100 pictures with fans, which was super fun and awesome. And then also seeing, like, the younger guys, like the teenage competitors, coming up to me and asking questions about, you know, they feel like they had a bad competition today, so what can they do differently? How do you get past those kind of roadblocks? And it was really cool to give back to strongman in that way, just because a lot of these guys are the same age when I started competing, when I was 17, and you know, I was fortunate enough to have, like, Derek Poundstone around when I was training and competing. So to kind of be that person for them was really cool and give them some inspiration and words of wisdom from an old vet like me.
Yeah, and it was funny. I was like, all right, how long have you been doing strongman? They're like, this is my 4th event. I'm like, you're literally
Fourth
a baby.
competition. Yeah.
Like, they're like, I'm so mad I didn't perform well. I'm like, it's your first national. I was like, you're fine.
One guy was pissed that he took 4th and it was his 2nd show ever.
Like, that's great.
I'm like, cool, because I took last in my first 8, so thanks for making me feel great. But it was a lot of fun. We had a great time seeing a lot of old friends, meeting a bunch of new people. It was cool to kind of be back, you know, in the thick of it at, you know, one of the biggest amateur shows ever. So, as always, comment down below on whatever. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell, check out all of my beautiful sponsors in the description, say hi to Joey behind the camera, and until next time, peace out.
Boom.